Swim by Twelvelin. Lavaris Joseph was born in Miami, Florida. The name Twelvelin was his grandfather's name. As a kid, his grandparents had him in church. As he got older, he got into rap music. As rap became too trendy, he looked for a way to stand out from the pack. He met a drummer and a guitarist and started crafting his sound, which he calls rock soul. His biggest influences are Al Green, 50 Cent, Marvin Gaye, and Outkast, amongst others. He is now a solo act, and Swim is his latest project. How do we feel about it?
Twelvelin. All right, so kind of looking for stuff to review. Came across Twelvelin, and I went and I listened to Swim, and it's kind of like I listened to like the first song, and I was just like, yeah, we need to do some R&B anyway, so just why not? So went ahead, we listened to it. I listened to Natural High, and I was just like, not really feeling that. Naked Hustle, I wasn't actually feeling it at first. Matter of fact, the first time I listened to this project, I wasn't feeling anything. I was falling asleep. I was about to die on the road, okay? Because I'm about to crash. But I said, you know what? I'm going to go back. I'm going to listen to his last project, Friends, and then I'm going to see how I feel about it. I listened to Friends. I had a hard time getting through it. Not going to lie. Then I came back to Swim, and then Naked Hustle, I actually started listening to the words. I was just like, yo, joint's actually pretty dope. I actually like the story. I like how at the beginning of the joint you can hear the music pumping in the background and some girl on heels walking up, and then he kind of goes into the song. It's basically a rendition of what Bizzle's song. I think by the same name, almost the same name. And then 16, I'm sorry, I'm not feeling it. I can't feel it. Rocket's cool. I like the beat. I like the way he's choosing to sing it. I don't necessarily like how his voice sounds as he's singing it. Almost There is dope. It's got a nice, cool vibe. I just like that song. That was the song that kind of woke me up. And then Free the Four. My favorite song on the project, and probably one of my favorite songs of 2018 so far. It's a really good song, really dope song. Love the beat. Love the way he sung the song. I just like the idea, like, he's finally moving on from, like he said, he's finally free of all the things he thought he couldn't leave.
Right.
And it's such a dope idea. It's something that everyday people struggle with all the time. So when people make a song like that connects, it's also dope. And Succulent, I wasn't feeling it. Overall, I think that the dude has a lot of talent. I think a lot of his talent kind of falls in his songwriting ability. I'm not sure if he's found a vocal sound that he can use permanently yet, because the way the effects are being used on his voice comes off as pretty annoying at times.
I agree.
How do you guys feel about Twelvelin? Because I'm pretty sure if you're watching this, you're probably a Twelvelin fan at some point. But like, how do you guys feel about it? I just know that when I listened to it the first couple times, I wasn't feeling it. And even when I got back to it, I only felt 3 songs. So overall, man, I get this joint a C. I think it's average.
What?
Even though everybody in the comments are saying he's like the next Frank Ocean.
Well,
I think is overrated, by the way.
I don't know where those comments stem from. I mean, I think you should be the next you and not next nobody else. But, first reaction from this was the same. I was just kind of bored with it. I really didn't stay in tune with it. And it was, like you said, the sound, the voice effects and everything was really annoying, because I kind of felt like he was trying to portray something with his voice, but I couldn't really catch it because I was too busy hearing echoes and little voice synths and all that like that. Natural High came on. It was like, okay, I ain't feeling it real. But when Naked Hustle came on, I was like, okay, I'm catching a little bit of something here. And then 16 came up, and I was just like, I can do without this. I wasn't really feeling it. Rocket had a cool vibe, but once again, it was just his voice that was just kind of really just turning me off. Almost There came on, like you said, I was feeling the vibe. And then Free to Four was just, like you said, the best track on the project. I mean, it was well written, and I thought it was composed really well. And just call it Succulent. I wasn't really feeling that. That was just kind of boring to me. But I took the time to look him up on YouTube, and I found a live rendition of Naked Hustle. And I think I like him better when he's performing live. I don't know what it is about the studio decisions on the project, but I just don't like everything that's being done with the voices here and there. But when he sung Naked Hustle live, you could really feel, the emotion and everything coming from him, and like I felt his performance, so I thought it was cool. But as for this project, I just really wasn't really feeling it. I gave it a C-. I was just like, it's there, but it needs a little bit more, I don't know, originality to it. I mean, I just don't use a whole bunch of things with your voice. Just use you, and that's it.
No.
Yeah. I kind of agree with that, and we kind of came to the conclusion that we thought his voice was like a mix of Sampha and Miguel's, if you kind of like smash them together.
Yeah.
Like the weirdness that's in Sampa's voice.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how to explain it, but he has this thing with his voice. It sounds kind of awkward.
Right.
And somewhat of Miguel's, and like you said, the effects sometimes just make it kind of like, oh,
it's distracting.
It's like a sharpness that you're just like, man, what's that?
Right.
You know. But more we listen to him, we probably get used to the sound.
Right.
Yo, you looking for TV reviews, music reviews, movie reviews? Then check out the only reviews that matter, man.
Yeah, just hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notifications and stay tuned.